excited to show you guys the kitchen makeover or upgrade, if you will. This is something that I've been waiting to share with you guys for a while. I was waiting on a couple things to arrive and for the details to work out, but I'm super excited with how it's turned out. If you are not familiar with my channel, we moved into this house here in Sarasota about 4 months ago, and we've been working on renovating and things. But the kitchen is something that I am calling phase 1 because we're not doing a complete renovation. Hopefully we can do that at some point, but not for now. So I was trying to make the most of what I have now. I'll give you a little bit of a look into how it looked before we moved. It just had some outdated tile, some was chipped, it was just kind of yucky looking. So we actually replaced all of the floors in the downstairs. So that immensely helped everything, let's put it that way. And then we had to cut down the cabinet a little bit in order for the fridge to fit in. We did buy new appliances. The old ones were pretty old and outdated and stuff, and so we just got brand new appliances, which we'll be able to use in the next kitchen, like if we do renovate it. So that's something we could do now. Hopefully that'll save us later. And then after that, I kind of lived in it for, you know, a couple months. I didn't do anything. I was just kind of mulling things around in my mind as to what I wanted to do. I had ideas, but finally I had some birthday money that I decided to use. I actually spent very little on this kitchen because of that. I ended up buying some hardware off of Amazon. It's just a simple black pull. I used it on the cabinet doors and the drawers. I have two that are a little wider just because they're bigger drawers, but I got them off of Amazon. They're relatively affordable, although hardware can be a little expensive. So it's something we could use in our next kitchen if we chose to use the same type of hardware. So keep that in mind. Maybe, you know, whatever hardware you get now to update it, you could use in the next cabinets if you know, choose things wisely and stuff. But in any case, I had birthday money. I was excited to do that. And so I just decided to go a little bit more with the modern look because of the cabinets being very sleek and modern looking. They're not new by any stretch of the imagination. They're actually kind of like a melamine, so they're really not very great. But I'm thankful for the fact that they're white and they work quite well. So I was happy about that. The other thing I wanted to say is I got this peel and stick wallpaper from Target. It is like a removable kind. It is the Divine brand. I am not sure if they're continuing to stock it or not. I got it about a month ago. I'm gonna go ahead and link it if I can. But I had been eyeing this stuff for probably, I don't know, the last half year because I saw a couple other places where people had used it, and I thought this would be great for a kitchen. While it's not real subway tile, it kind of gives the appearance of it and it just adds a little bit of character to our kitchen. It was relatively easy to put on, and one roll is like $35. I got 2 of them because they said that if you'll need to buy the same stock number just so that they're for sure the same. So it was pretty easy to put on. I had some learning experiences with measuring and cutting around some things, but it worked out. I did it in, you know, probably a couple hours time. And I feel like it just adds something. Now, one thing I don't like as much is the fact that our walls are textured, so you can see the texture through this wallpaper. It's kind of like a contact paper, maybe even a little thinner. So I think this would look a lot better if the walls were completely flat, finished flat. But I'm okay with it. I like what it does. My husband likes it, and I'm excited that I could do it for only, you know, $35. So if you're in the market for something, they have a lot of different patterns and stuff as well. So for now, it just adds a little bit something to the kitchen. So first of all, I want to say thank you to iamfy for sponsoring this video. They reached out to me wondering if I would like to choose some art for my home, and I was really excited about it because I did want to do that. I wanted something for our kitchen here, specifically this breakfast nook. Eventually I'd like to put a little table here, and I'd like to update the pendant lamp that is here, but I haven't done so yet. We'll kind of keep our eyes open. But they have lots of different things. Most of it is like art and home decor type of things, but specifically their art that's really affordable. They have lots of different options, and I've been trying to, you know, incorporate some more art, so I'm really happy to know about this site. They have a lot of different variety, and I got a cactus print for the living room. I wanted something to put on my shelf above the sofa. I didn't quite feel like it was where I wanted it as far as the prints I had on there already. but they kind of worked for the time being. So when I saw this one, I was excited because I knew this would look great above our couch along with my Highland cow picture there. So I picked that one, and I chose the oak frame in it just because I wanted some warm wood in it as well. So they have different options. They have, you can get it framed, unframed, and yeah, they print on demand. So once you order it, I think they print it in. The one print came in about a week. The other one took around 2 weeks, I think. So that is something you guys can keep in mind. They are offering you all a 25% off discount. So make sure you go click the link down below, and that will take you automatically, like it'll apply it automatically at checkout. And if you have the app, you can download the app. It'll also apply it there. So this is only good for a month, so make sure you take advantage of that if you're looking for something. So I love the personality that this picture adds to the kitchen. I just think it adds a little bit of fun and a quirkiness to my kitchen. And last but not least, I want to show you guys something really fun I have for the floor. I got a new rug, and you guys, it just makes me happy. I'm surprised that I actually like this red. If you all know me, you know I love my neutrals, clean lines. That's something that I gravitate toward, but somehow I've had this red in my head for a while, and I just wasn't sure that it would look right, if I could pull it off. But in the end, I found this rug off of Amazon. It's a Safavieh rug, and I just love it, you guys. I'm serious. It just adds some pop into the kitchen. Like, all of my kitchen is just kind of white and black and stainless, you know, so there's not a lot of color going on. And I felt like I wanted something to just bring out a little bit of fun and just kind of mix it up a little bit. I feel like it looks a little bit more eclectic, and the rug itself is actually really soft and it hides the dirt very well, and it was pretty affordable. I'm trying to remember the price. I think it was maybe $35-ish, something like that. But I'm happy with it. I love what it adds to the kitchen. So I'm gonna give you all a little more of an in-depth look at what I have in my kitchen, and excuse the background noises. My washing machine is going and the boys are in the house. So, all right, I have this little copper cup. I had thrifted that one, and I just have this as my coffee station here, so my Keurig and everything. And these are actually some dried, I think they're eucalyptus, I'm not sure, in there. And then on this top, I have the spoon rest, which I get a lot of questions about, is from Ross, and it was $5.99. And then over here, I have a thrifted copper pitcher that I found recently. It had used to have like some ivy coming out of it and everything. I just cleaned it out. And I have some of my wooden spoons in here, and then I have a salt and pepper shakers. I think those were from Ross as well. And this one was gifted from a YouTube subscriber, and I think it was from World Market. It's starting to feel its wear and tear because the top comes off and stuff, but it's been working, and I love that. And the bottom tray here was thrifted as well. And the paper towel holder was also thrifted. It had like a gold spear thing on top. I just took that off, and so I like how that looks against the faux subway tile. And over here I have my cutting boards. The back one is like a cheese board. I don't really use that one, but this one gets used all the time. It's the only cutting board I have. And I just have this little cake stand I've had for a long time. I think it was from Target Dollar Spot. This was from Hobby Lobby, and this was as well. It's just a faux succulent. And then these two containers were also from Target Dollar Spot a long time ago, and I just store some miscellaneous. I have an extra. Here, you can see the handles up close if you want. That's how they look. These have like a satin finish. The two wider ones I got, I thought were the same kind, but they're actually glossy. So, but yeah, it's okay. I don't really see it that much. Anyway, I keep coins in there, and I have like little thingamajiggers, what do you call them? Clips. So I put those in there, and my vase definitely changes out, or this corner changes out quite a bit. This I just have from a arrangement that they'd given it from Sunday. I just put some of them in here. So this will change up quite a bit. I had some tulips in there for a while. But over here, I've got my soaps. I have my dish soap. This one was from Home Goods, I think. Someone gave it to me actually here from the community, so I really like it. It's like a big giant amber bottle. And then this was from Amazon. I got a couple of these. Actually, no, they were not. They're from Target Dollar Spot. So I have our hand soap in there. And then on the windowsill, this will vary quite a bit too, but I have, it's kind of bright right now. I've got some little starter succulent plants that I put in here. They're not growing terribly fast. The one looks like it's about to die actually. But I usually have some type of green stuff up here. This is a candle that I put on there. And on the wall, I have my copper clock, but it is not keeping time. I can't keep it working, but you know, I just haven't found anything else yet, and it looks nice, so I guess I could buy a new time thing for it, or just buy a new clock. I don't know, but it's looking a little dark in here, y'all. I added this Ikea rolling cart over here because I felt like the wall needed something. Of course, I'd still like to put a table there, as I said, but for now, I felt like it needed a little something extra. So I had this cart out in between my washer and dryer, but I decided to move it in here and then just put some practical things on it, like some cookbooks and a bowl of fruit, some of my dried goods like potatoes, onions, that sort of thing. I just put in a basket on the bottom shelf. I also have some fresh basil here, which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep alive or not, but in any case, I'll probably keep some type of green thing on there. And then I have like some peppers and just some different vegetables and fruits and stuff. I just think it looks really good against the wall. I also added a string of twinkle lights. No, they're not twinkle. They're just like some little tiny lights underneath the cabinet. But I will probably be adding some under cabinet lighting if I can, and we'll see how that works out. But you know, it just adds a little bit, especially in the evening if you want to have just a little bit of lighting and that sort of thing. And something else about my cabinets is that they are so far from perfect. Like, some of the doors are uneven and it really does bother me, but finally I had to just kind of let it go and realize, you know what, it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So just an encouragement. Believe me, not everything is perfect and goes just the way you plan it, but it can still be okay. Hope this gives you guys some ideas and just maybe some motivation. Even if, you know, your space isn't perfect, I'm all for the thing of just making the most of it. Even, I mean, you can do it very affordably in most cases. Little things will make a big difference, and if you're living there, you might as well enjoy it if you can. So I just feel like this is something that I love doing. Whether you can do something the way you want it right away or not, I just try to do what I can to help things in the meantime. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe and join the channel. I do a lot of home related things in general. So that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.